Well, there's a problem. I decided to come out and do some fishing today. I did not realize, however, that it had been cold enough for the entire lake to freeze over. I'm fairly certain this is not safe ice, but just to ensure it, well, I really thought that would break through. But still, it made a good divot. In any event, looks like it's going to be the river or nothing today. Alright, we're here for attempt number 2 on fishing today. As you can see, there is still snow on the ground everywhere. And since the lake was frozen over, we're going to try the river. Not really set up for this. I brought more small soft plastics and artificials and things like that for trout. But, you know, all the fish should be biting smaller, but since the water temperatures are so cold. So we'll see what we pull up today. Maybe we'll get a couple of river red horses or something like that. Who knows? Who knows? You know, we could get a surprise. Setup for today, pretty much the same as always. I've got my 2 bait rods on either end, high-low rigs, one with wax worms, one with red worms. And then in the middle, I've got my loose speed stick that it's got red worms on it as well. And it's got a leader on it since it's got braid. I put a same 6-ounce leader on there that I've got on the other 2 reels. So, and for my setups, you know, they're pretty low dollar things. The bait rods are what are they? Ugly Stick GX2s. I got them on clearance at Walmart, I think like 2 years ago or something, for $5 a piece. The reels that were on them didn't last very long, so I replaced them with 33s. I think they've updated the model of 33, but the price still runs around $16, something like that. So that means each one of those rods is a grand total of $21 invested. The middle rod is a loose speed stick, another Walmart combo. It's like $24.99 or something at the moment. So, I mean, that's typically what I do. I don't go for high dollar stuff. I go for stuff that anybody can afford. The one place where I do spend my money is on hooks. Everything else, and I keep using Walmart, but it doesn't have to be Walmart. It could be Target or whatever. My point is, you know, you don't have to break the bank to go fishing. In fact, every setup I own, I would say, is probably like $35 or less invested in it. The fish hooks, I go Gamakatsu circle hooks. They are much better than the stuff like the Eagle Claw and things you'll find at Walmart. They're not wire, they're forged, so, or tempered, I guess maybe is the word. I mean, in any event, they won't bend and stuff so easy. They may break if you put them under an extreme amount of load, but they're not going to really bend. And that's why I like them. Owner is a good backup. That's what I keep in my tackle box for a backup in case I run out of Gamakatsu. But other than that, everything is just cheap. The suckers are nice though, like the red horses, they fight like a carp. So like they just go nuts and they will not stop until they hurt themselves or till you get them out of the water. Yeah. Yeah. I think I got a snag. I don't think I got a fish. I haven't felt it move yet. Turtles are bad out here during the summer though. Oh no, it's a fish. It's a sucker. Let me see here. Let me walk him over to the boat ramp if I can. Because I ain't trying to slide into the water.
Try to get down there close. That's what most
Yeah, that was pretty lethargic. The water must be really cold right now. Because that suckers are usually never that lethargic. But he just kind of went along for the ride. Yeah, there he goes. And usually when you get them back to the shore, like that's when they make one last run, regardless of how much you've exhausted them. Oh, did you just wrap yourself up? He just wrapped that sinker up. There he goes. This one was on a red worm.
Oh, really?
Yep, a half a red worm actually. Calm down. You'll be back in the water soon. These little guys though, especially in the summertime, you can't keep them out of the water long at all, or they die. But go belly up. Come on, don't make me go get the pliers. All right, there he is. A very cold fish. Let's see there. All right, we got another fish, I do believe. Oh, this is a bigger fish. This is definitely a bigger fish. Or it feels like it. Maybe it was snagged. Oh, don't cross that line. Cross my other line. I think it might have got out of it though. Nope, he's still tangled up in it, I do believe. Yeah, it's a catfish. Bit of a surprise. Did he get out of that other line, maybe? Whew, that's a dang good catfish for this time of year. Stop rolling in that other line. I'd rather you get loose of that other line. All right, get over here. Get over here, buddy. Oh, you are really wrapped up in that other line, dude. Take her nice and easy here. You really rolled yourself up in that other line. No wonder you weren't fighting much. This might be the biggest mess any fish has caused me. Keep you in the water while I get you untangled. And then I'll sort that mess out later. All right. Yeah, buddy, I know. There we go. Now you're loose of all that. All right. Flip it over. 0 all the way to the front. 25.5. Really? I don't think that's right. Let's try zeroing this thing out and do it again. No, not kilogram. Well, I'll have to do some math here. .7 kilograms, 2.69. All right, we'll do some math. 2.69 kilograms. And then I'll figure out later how to get that back to pounds. Let's get you back in the water. How about that, buddy? All right, buddy. You ready? My hands are getting cold real fast. Now, don't go belly up. If you need a minute, you'll be fine. I know it's cold and you've been out of the water for a little bit. There he goes. Slowly back to the deeper water. All right, I got this one set back up. The other rod's a mess. I'm gonna have to re-rig it completely. But I'm gonna dig out hooks and everything for that. But this setup was not designed for a fish that size. It was 2.69 kilograms, which I couldn't get the scale to go back to pounds. Did now, but it's a little too late. So after doing some math, that comes in at just under 6 pounds. Well, to put that in perspective, this reel has, I believe, 6 pound line on it. So, you know, this is typically my bait rod. So I catch bluegill, whatever, for bait, maybe even some trout. In any event, this setup was not designed for 6 pound catfish. So, kind of surprised and impressed that I got him in. Of course, he was very lethargic. But, you know,